Good afternoon. Today I come to you not only as superintendent, but also as a father. A trespasser entered the front of our school today, stabbed one of our students multiple times. Unfortunately, she did not make it. The assailant was detained and taken into custody immediately. The school was also put on lockdown to assure the safety of the rest of our students. We began to work with local law enforcement immediately, and they've taken over the investigation. I think something I want to make sure that everyone hears is that our Stockton Unified School District police officer was right there immediately and was able to do his job, and it helped prevent that from continuing. So with that, we want to offer from all of our Stockton Unified staff prayers to the family. Can't even imagine that one. So with that, answer any questions that you may have.
So when you say trespasser, is this transient? Someone just randomly just showed up in the car?
I don't know about that. You have to check with the investigation. I know that he trespassed because he was a parent.
Did they know each other?
We don't know the answer to that. We don't know the answer to that.
Do we know how this man got on campus?
He went through the gate.
Is this gate normally open? Walk us through the safety protocol. Is there someone securing the area?
Well, we have security throughout, and as I mentioned, when the incident happened, there were staff immediately there. It happened so quick that they weren't able to stop it, but they were there immediately, hence why the assailant was able to be detained and taken into custody immediately.
But normally, would there be someone guarding the gate?
There are people at the gate, or there are people at the front. We had staff at the front. We had an assistant principal at the front. We also had our campus monitor at the front. Our Stockton Unified police officer was driving through around doing her rounds, so she was immediately accessible.
Based on what has happened here today, do you have plans to increase security or change some of your protocols or measures within the?
We definitely will be reevaluating. Absolutely, we have a meeting this afternoon with all of our admin teams from the other schools to brief them and follow up with processes. But as you can tell by what I've shared, there was immediacy to the action. How much quicker is tough, but the fact that the individual was detained so quickly just pays credence to the fact that there were adults there. They were immediately accessible.
Superintendent, do we know if there's any relationship between the assailant and the victim?
I don't know the answer to that.
Can you tell us any more about specifically about
He hasn't given a motive.
No, I don't know that. That's with law enforcement.
Can you tell us any more about the young lady that was?
I can't share that information, but we know that it's a tragedy, and again, our thoughts and prayers are with the family.
And for the people who saw what happened, her friends and people who knew her, what kind of services would be available for them?
That's a great question. We have a team that's available. We brought them in this afternoon. They'll be here, but they'll also be throughout the district because we think that it's important that if there's other relations throughout the district that we're addressing it. So that's why in our protocol we're meeting with all of our leaders this afternoon to make sure everyone's ready. Reached out to our county superintendent. He's also made himself available and his staff available. So we're taking all measures and all protocols, all processes. We just want to make sure our kids are safe. We want to make sure that everyone knows that it's a priority and that we're here for your kids. I too, as I mentioned, father, send my son to school every day, and I want to make sure he's safe. So we're doing everything we can. We'll be on campus tomorrow again to provide support and make sure that we can do everything possible to keep the students where they need to be.
Can you speak to the fact that some parents and students have raised concerns about safety, whether the gate may be open at times and not guarded, citing other acts of violence on campus? Can you speak to that? Because we looked through our archives and kind of saw that as well.
Well, I mean, safety is something that's a priority. We share that everywhere. We've been taking measures. We're evaluating our system. I've been here just over a year and have seen that it's important that we reevaluate all our safety procedures. That's in progress now, and it's been something that I've been wanting to do since I arrived, because it's something that can happen at any given time. So it's in process, and the continued training and support of staff will be there.
Superintendent, anybody else was attacked? We heard this guy was trying to grab another girl.
I don't have the answer to that. Thank you.
Can you share the age of the student victim?
I cannot share that. Sorry. Any other questions? Well, I just want to thank you all again for being here, and more than anything, join us in praying for the family. Can't put myself into that. Just horrible. So thank you all.
Superintendent, we are live on Telemundo right now, and a lot of the families here in Stockton are Hispanic. ¿Puede hablar en español dirigiéndose a ellos para, o sea, decirles qué fue lo que pasó?
Sí, hoy día les vengo a ustedes como el Espíritu.